As the months go by, endless news reports are plastered with the escalation of the notorious Hong Kong protests. Police have begun open firing with live ammunition, and protesters have responded with almost equal power, using poles, petrol bombs, and other projectiles.
Universities were being attacked by the police. Peaceful areas have been literally bombarded with tear gas. People didn't know if it's safe to leave the house anymore due to protests in certain areas.
The violence and chaos have created an island filled with fear and uncertainty, but the latest council elections provide a prospect for a brighter future. On Sunday, November 24th, local district council elections were held, with more than half of the population registering to vote, resulting in a record-breaking turnout of more than 71%, the biggest turnout in all of Hong Kong history. In the end, pro-democracy candidates won 87% of the elected seats.
This might probably be the best thing that happened to Hong Kongers ever since June, but this is only the very first step of working towards our demands, and it is definitely going to be a tough way for the district councillors as well.
3 days later, on November 27th, President Trump signed the Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act into effect. Under this law, it authorizes sanctions on Chinese and Hong Kong officials responsible for human rights violations in Hong Kong. On top of that, a second bill was signed banning the export of crowd-controlled munitions to the Hong Kong police. These bills have caused major controversy between Chinese and US relations, claiming that it interferes with Hong Kong affairs, as well as it endangers trade talks between China and the US. Currently, no direct action has taken place in protest, but what may come next has yet to be revealed.
This Human Rights and Democracy Act really gives us a big encouragement in this long fight. So I really hope that countries all around the world would pay attention to the situation in Hong Kong.
While the people of Hong Kong celebrate this newfound victory, it still remains a waiting game to see how it all ends. But until then, this has been Eva, and back to you guys in the studio.